we're looking at just over 90% for the U.S. corn crop being planted, which is somewhat above average, just slightly there, but that might be, a little misleading on the 5-year average, just looking at, like you said, those two really slow years. And then we're also a little bit ahead on the soybean planted territory there. So how do you kind of foresee, the last push of planting playing out, just looking at the conditions across the Midwest and some of these key states?
Yeah, well, so the short-term outlook certainly looks a little drier. We've got pockets of rain showers coming through. We've talked about the one kind of coming through here, central Missouri, but it seems like we're going to get everything planted, and this goes back to why we saw kind of a sharp reduction in commodity markets this last week. It seems like the bullish factor of not getting crops, both corn and soybeans, planted is behind us, and we seem to be in decent place. Now, the question becomes the condition in which some of these crops were planted in. We saw a crop conditions report for corn that came out, and this was the strongest in I think 4 years for corn as an initial rating. We had a 75% good to excellence rating for the crop as a whole. I tend to look at it a little bit different and taking into account all those condition scores. And so, for my end, it came out at 385 points. A perfect score would be 500, or all the crop rated as excellent. In comparison, last year we had a crop that was rated 368 points. And so, the crop, at least what's out there and what reporters are reporting to USDA, signals that the crop looks pretty good, but I think we've got quite a bit of it that's still coming up and just emerging.